Do you ever lay awake, staring at your clock, and trying your hardest to fall asleep, but you're just counting down the hours before you inevitably will have to get up in the morning? And then what you've been dreading finally comes. Before you know it, there's sunlight streaming in your window, and at this point, you may just decide to get up for the day. If you can relate and have trouble getting some shut-eye, you might be suffering from insomnia, and unfortunately you're not getting the rest that you need for your brain. This is actually very common. About 30% of Americans report dealing with insomnia on a regular basis. There's several solutions that you can go with. One is to get prescription medication. If you want to get a prescription, then just talk to your doctor about it. However, not everyone likes going this route because some of those medications leave you feeling really groggy in the morning. If that's an issue for you, then you might want to consider exploring some natural alternatives. For starters, let's talk about some habits that you can get into that will help. You're going to want to get yourself into a routine that you're used to. I suggest going to bed at the same time every night. Along with that, there's some things you'll want to avoid. So about 2 hours before going to bed, try not to look at screens and try to limit your physical exercise. Both of those things will keep you awake. You'll also want to abstain from consuming alcohol and caffeine. Although they work very differently, both of these substances should be avoided before bed as they disrupt your sleep patterns. So now that we've covered some actions to make, let's discuss supplements to take. One really good one is valerian root. It decreases anxiety and it helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. And it has little to no side effects. Melatonin, on the other hand, will make you very sleepy after about 30 minutes, but it wears off quickly for most people. Lavender usually comes as an essential oil, but it is also really good for promoting relaxation and helping you get to sleep. Since it is an essential oil, it works best as aromatherapy. So I would suggest rubbing some on your wrist, putting it on your pillow, or even in your bath. Chamomile tea is a natural and mild sedative, and it reduces anxiety to help you drift off to sleep. Lastly, CBD oil has been proven to be very effective in combating insomnia. It helps you get better sleep when you are asleep, and it promotes alertness during the day. So I'll conclude all of this by saying that I'm not trying to dissuade you from regular medical care, but some of these strategies may help you down the road. Thank you for listening.